Hi everyone, welcome to another Icy Melanie video, and today I'll be doing a little show and tell for you. So I recently got a ColourPop liquid lipstick, a matte one, as a gift, and I really liked it. And so I decided to buy myself 9 extra ones. 9 because as an international buyer, I would get free shipping if I spent over $50, and I love free shipping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch each color, show you what it looks like on me on dark skin, and then I'll give you my 2 cents. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, let's start with the color I have on already, and this one here is called Flurries, and on the website they describe it as a pinky mauve, which is an apt description because it's obviously pink, but it's a little bit more subdued, so like the mauviness kind of kicks in. And when I first got this, when I first put it on, it went on and it looked super, super bright, and I thought to myself, you know, out of all the ones I got, I'll probably wear this one the least, but after it dries a little bit, the mauviness kicks in and it becomes a bit more subdued. So it's a really easy breezy color, and I think will be really great for the spring. Okay, on to the next lipstick, and this one is called Beeper, and it's described as a greige rose, so a gray beige rose, which I think is a pretty apt description. It has a little bit of the pinky elements to it, but not too much, because I find the nudes I encounter, they tend to go off in too much of a direction. Like they might be a little too pink, a little too mauve, a little too orangey, but not really a nude that like kind of settles in with my face. And so I really like this one. It's probably the gray element to it that might give it that neutrality, I suppose. And I'll tell you, when I first tried this on, I was kind of nervous about it. I thought it looked really, really light, and I said, oh, I don't know about this one. But again, this color, like all the other colors of ColourPop lipsticks, they look completely different wet than they do dry. So after 5 minutes or so, when it dries, it looks like this. And this is a great nude, and I would say out of all the nudes I've encountered, of all the different brands out there that I've tried on, I think this might be my favorite nude. So this Beeper gets a good ringing endorsement from me. This next shade is called Viper, and on the website it's described as a dark dusky rose, which I'd say is an apt description. When I originally picked this color out, I had in mind it as a replacement for my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Veronica. The shade Veronica is not exactly the same, but it's kind of in the same color family. And yeah, I like this color. It's, you know, kind of mauvey as well. And I tend to like these darker shades when it comes to, you know, like the purples and so forth. So, yeah, it's pretty nice. It's easy. It's pretty subdued. I can wear this to work, wear this going out. It's nice. I like it. The shade I'm wearing now is called Tulle, and it's described as a deep, dusty burgundy, which I think is an apt description. It's a burgundy. It's a little subdued. It's pretty nice. I wore this to work the other day. I wore them all to work, actually, but I wore this one most recently, so it's freshest in my mind. And it's a nice, you know, a subdued color. It's fun. I'd say out of all the colors I got, it's probably the least exciting, but you don't always need excitement, I guess. I don't know. But I like it. It's a good staple color. I probably won't be wearing it too much now that the weather's getting warmer. I feel as though this is more of a winter fall shade, but it's very nice. I'm excited about this one, guys. This shade is called Pinwheel, and they describe it as a vibrant, cool tone fuchsia, which I would say checks out. It's part of the My Little Pony special edition set of colors they've got. And I love it because it's so bold, it's bright, it's just fabulous. It's just checks all those boxes for me. The only thing is that it's the limited edition set. So once it sells out, it will sell out. So I think I'm going to have to get myself another one of these because this will be a summertime favorite for me. The color I have on now is called Bad Habit, and it's described as a true berry. And I think that's an accurate description. It's berry-like in color. It's not too bright, it's not too dark, it's not too light. I think it's a color that I can see myself wearing year-round. One thing I would say about this color is that it does stain. So at nighttime, when it was time to take it off, I had to get oil and really scrub out my lips because it would have stained my white pillowcases. So it took a bit more work than other lipsticks I've encountered, but it means it has staying power. This shade here is called Souffle, which they describe on the website as a vibrant sangria because there are only so many ways you can say the word wine. So it's indeed a wine color, and it's similar to the previous one, Bad Habit, other than the fact that this one is a bit deeper. So this one kind of lends itself more to the fall, the winter time, but really you can wear this any time of the year. It's a really nice color. It does stain, so it does stain like the other one. So again, you have to give it a bit more love at nighttime or when you want to switch out to a different color. But all in all, I really do love it, and I'm glad that I do because between me and you, ColourPop accidentally sent me 2 of these. I ordered 1, so I'll be able to enjoy this one for twice as long. We're on the second to last one, guys, and this one here is called More Better, which sounds like it could be the name of a 90s R&B group, but this lipstick here is described as a deep wine. So it goes in the theme as the other ones that we recently showed. So you got wine, berry, sangria, so all in the same kind of a color family. This one here is a bit more on the purple spectrum of things, I'd say, and it is a bit deeper. So I probably won't be wearing this one too much going into spring and the summertime, but it's not too dark or too overwhelming in my opinion to wear in those seasons. Also, this one stains. So you need to give it a little extra love, a little extra elbow grease or just some oil to take it off at nighttime. Otherwise, I do think this is a great color and I really do like it. We're on to the last one, guys, and this one here is called Starcross. This is the only red shade that I bought. And on the website, they describe this as a deep berry red, which I don't think is the most apt description. I wouldn't necessarily say this is berry-esque, but it definitely is deep and it's definitely red. It's a beautiful color. It's actually a lot deeper in shade than I thought it was going to be, just based on the images that I saw of it online. So this is probably one I will not be wearing too much into the near future since it's almost springtime. I'd say this is more of a fall and winter color, at least for me. It's very beautiful though. I think it looks great against my skin tone. But yeah, if you're looking for something a bit more on the deep side, I think this is a good one to go with. Okay, time for my 2 cents on ColourPop's matte liquid lipsticks on the whole. You could probably tell I really do like the shades that I picked out. I think they look great on dark skin tones like mine. They're very highly pigmented. They don't make my lips feel dry. They're very well priced, $6.50 American each, so you can't complain there. But there are some things I should mention if I'm being totally transparent about these liquid lipsticks. One thing is that they dry a lot darker from the original application you put on, which, you know, makes sense because it's liquid and it goes to like a solid essentially. But the color really does darken throughout the day. So from moment 1 to about 2 hours later, 2 completely different colors. And I found in particular with the berry colors, the blue undertones would show throughout the day. So the More Better, Bad Habit, and Souffle, they all got a whole lot more blue, you know, 2 hours after the fact. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So I'd say if you're going to choose a color from ColourPop's collection of shades they have, I would say don't look at the color of the lipstick in the tube like this, the images that they have on the website. Don't look at that. Look at the, they have different examples of what it looks like on light skin tone, dark, or medium skin tone and dark skin tones. But even more accurate than that, it's just Google image search, you know, Souffle, dark skin tone, ColourPop, Swatch, and you'll see a bunch of blogs and other YouTube videos you can watch as well, in addition to mine, to get a real sense of what the color would look like on a skin tone that's similar to yours. So that's the first thing I would suggest. Another thing I should mention about these lipsticks is that they do tend to bleed and transfer more than other matte liquid lipsticks I've tried. So I find with me, after I've had my lunch at around, you know, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, whatever, after I've eaten, the lipstick ends up around my natural lip line and is a little annoying, I have to admit. So I would suggest wearing these lipsticks with a liner, it's a liner, to help keep things a bit more contained. And they're not kiss proof. So I go to kiss my little niece on her chubby cheeks, and afterwards all I'm doing is scrubbing them off because they come off like crazy. So something to keep in mind. They're lipstick, they're not indelible, so they're not supposed to stay on your lips. They're going to transfer off, so I'm realistic in that regard. I just find they transfer more than other lipsticks I've tried. So something to keep in mind. They are great lipsticks. I would buy from them again. I'd buy a different shade from them again. They're very economical. They're $6.50 versus Anastasia. I think in the States they might cost, I don't know, maybe $23. In Canada they cost $26. So it's definitely a savings in that regard. Yeah, so all in all, I would recommend ColourPop. Just keep those things in mind so you know. I want to let you guys know so you can make an informed decision if you decide to buy from ColourPop. Okay, and so that's all from me for now. So thank you again for watching me here on IC Melanie. I got a new camera, I got a new microphone, so the new equipment means that hopefully I'll be able to make even better videos for you. So I hope you stick around and watch, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye.